What's going on, people? I am fresh off going to the Jet game, where they disappointed me, as per usual. We have a Gauntlet run to finish. We're sitting at 5-1 at the moment. I'm going to try and finish it in this episode, but I don't want to make it like an hour-and-a-half long video. But we'll see. Maybe I can get 4 quick wins. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get to run 2 more runs to see what my leaderboard placement would be, because it's Sunday and I haven't finished 1 run yet. But I at least want to see how Tinkering Assassin can do overall. I think 5-1 so far is at least a decent showing. Keep the Firebolt in case this is an aggressive Ebonheart. We're not going to have much else to do otherwise. So I was kind of just wait for a little while. We can Mage's Guild Recruit onto our Conjuring.
I'll learn the spell yet.
What do we got here? Celestion, what's up?
Tuwaka watches over me.
Alright, so this is something more aggressive.
Eureka!
Oh, it got restored. I was like, why does this still cost 3? I would love to draw something playable soon.
You have met your end. Tuwaka watches over me.
Yikes.
Take a pit bait weakling like you.
That might be our best play for now. I mean, it's not a good play, but it's just something to kind of stave him off for a moment.
Enjoy the next life, fool.
Face me, little drinker.
Okay, that is good.
I strike like the Morak tongue. Swiftly.
I mean, we have to just clear that out. We have a pretty high prophecy count, so if we can hit one of those, we'll be in better shape. I mean, even that's not horrible. Because a 2-2 can clear a 3-1 there.
I'll fight to my last breath.
Lyris is not good. At all. I can play the most expensive Tinker ever, or I could just play Conjurer. I think Conjurer is probably the play. Yep, that's a thing. We can't stop it. But if we kill Withered Hand Cultist, we might be able to do some things next turn.
I only need 1 shot.
That's bad.
I'll strike you down.
It honestly might be game.
Enjoy the next life, fool.
Alright, we have a little bit of hope now. We have to kill Lyris. Which means we can do this into Skeletal Mage, eating the Flame Atronach. Kill that. And then we can Desperate Conjuring the Alfiq, since it's now silent, so we can't Abner it.
I have many important things on
Yes.
my mind.
I'll kill that, so that we will not break a rune, and we'll end our turn. If this doesn't die, I can Abner onto it to get more health.
Tuwaka watches over me. No time for pleasantries. Eureka!
Or yeah, I think I'd rather Abner Skeletal Mage so that we don't have to break a rune. Which will then give me the ability to go... Do I tinker for an 8-drop or for a 7 over here? I think we go for an 8-drop first. That's not that good. That's not good either. That's not that good either. I feel like we're just gonna lose because of this. We don't have an avenue to stop this at the moment.
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever.
I grow tired of your foolishness.
Protect the
No
Ashkan.
time for pleasantries.
So we most certainly kill this. And then we can tinker this into a 7 and then an 8. But that's not particularly good. What do I have towards lethal? 5, 10, 16, 18, 19, lightning bolt. I can try and just win the game.
I'll teach you to disrespect. We'll see about this.
Okay. I did not see us winning that one, but we found a way. I didn't like our odds of trying to tinker our way to survival there. Let's get another one. We are now 6-1. That was a very aggressive Ebonheart. What do we do here? Playing against Jax 2007, playing Spellsword. That Ebonheart deck was actually the first like aggressive deck that we've run into so far, surprisingly. I'm expecting a more control Spellsword, which would kind of fit with all of the control decks we've seen so far. I think we're at 6 control decks and 1 aggressive. My memory could be fuzzy, but I think that's what we've run into so far. Actually, why don't I just look at my notes? Yeah, that was the first
Your death will be
slow deck we've run into. Or fast deck. I like having Alfiq early. It'd be even better if we had the ring, but you know, can't control that. He's got nothing for turn 2.
Feel the Night Mother's love.
I assume Astra's gonna eat and execute or something. It's pretty unlikely that he's just gonna leave Astra up. Might even edict it. Dragon aspect. That was not something I was expecting to see.
Feel the Night Mother's love.
At all. Next turn I can Assassin's Beetle and play Lightning Bolt, which would really only be a good... Mother flip-flop. Fliggity floop-flop.
For the Black Hand.
This is not good. We've drawn quite poorly, but we have some powerful cards. So we have to hope that we just don't lose as a result of this. Is Jax playing Singleton Spellsword? Conjure Spirit into 2 Moons Contemplation. This can't be a forward camp deck, is it? Oh, nothing died, did it? Oh no, Astra did. Oh god. I forgot to check, because mentally I'm like, something's always dead by turn 6. That was almost horrible. Okay. We got some power on the board now. Something's dying, for sure. I wouldn't mind a top deck Abner to copy this. Come on, where are all my
This one
creatures
is
that can
a
deal
no
damage?
Your death will be swift.
I think I'm just gonna play this and not play anything else, maybe? Just get it on the board. Next turn we can Ancano. Can deal 2, 4, 6, 7. And we obviously want to kill him as quickly as possible.
Will bleed.
Yikes. Okay, so let's hit this.
For the Black Hand.
Survival Prophecy, and then we'll just Ancano this.
I have many important things on my mind.
Alright, if he drew a Javelin or something, it's definitely going to go this way. Seducer.
We'll see about this.
Alright, Blizzle.
A fine battle.
Sweet! Alright, so that... I'm gonna guess it was either Singleton or Control Spell Sword. We'll mark that down that way. We didn't see enough of the deck to definitively say Singleton, but some of the inclusions just point towards Singleton. But I put it down as Singleton or Control just because we don't know which one's which. Now we're playing as Crusader. Could be Aggro Crusader, Token Crusader, Crab Crusader. There's so many different things we can see from Crusader. And all of them rely on us finding some early game removal. No, no, and no. Let's find Firebolts. Let's find Blackhand Messengers. Moonface Soothsay is pretty good. Debilitate can be good, but that's like a mid-game clear at best. Harpy's pretty good. If he rings out a Rift Thane, Harpying it would be a pretty good way to slow him down early. And then on curve Soothsay would be able to give us a drain on the board, which could either directly heal or force him to remove it, which could be taking damage off of our face, which is like pseudo heal. What do you got for me, V-Souch? Nothing on turn one. We'll pass because I don't want to just play Tempo Harpy when I am assuming we're going to need this.
Destined for
That's
greatness.
something. Let's see, top deck that. Probably better targets, but if he has no direct threats on the board, I can just play Soothsay to draw.
The moons give this one strength.
Okay.
I'll lead my family to glory.
Alright, so he's going to hit us in the face for 3, get a random keyword. We'll get closer to Debilitate. We also should be able to remove this as long as it doesn't roll ward. Okay. And Astrid should survive. We're 1 turn away from Alfiq. He's playing Cast into Time in this deck. So that's a thing that's happening.
There will be
Play the
secrets
Soothsay.
this one denied.
More than likely, we will get a card next turn.
I am too sleek for you.
Queen Baron Zaya is not a bad card.
The moons give this one strength.
This guy drew all 3 of these already? That's pretty nutty.
This one will be going, yes.
Alright, let's definitely clean that up. It's my Conjurer, because at the moment it blocks both of those. And if the 3/3 can soak up both of those 2 attackers, and we're left with a Flame Atronach behind, that's a pretty good situation to be in. We healed for 3 and got the extra card from the rune, so it's not all too bad. He could easily just play Crusader's Assault on his little automaton and go through to the face. Him playing this tells me he is playing Crab, though. Is my best guess. Crabs, not just Crab. My problem is, my deck is decent against aggro, but it doesn't have a lot of board wipes to repeatedly clear against aggro. So Crabscription can be a bit of a problem. We're more better at surviving the initial assault and then just kind of making you play one thing at a time. But if we can get some decent guards down, maybe we can mitigate this a little bit. Alright, that's good. That is good. I know I'm drawing last, but we knew this was a very high chance we were going to do this. What is this deck with 3 Descendant of Alkosh, Reflective Automaton, and Cast into Time? Like, what is the strategy here? We may play Moonface Suthe to draw next turn. Maybe just play Queen Baron's Eye and start going face. This is technically a Dawn's Wrath turn, which isn't outside the realm of possibility if he's playing Cast into Time. It's a hard read. Flame Spear. He's not playing dragons. There's no way.
Have another.
Is someone out there?
It's playing dragons.
There will be sweetness for this one tonight. Time to make more enemies.
Yeah, he'll zappity zap that, but Crusader doesn't have a ton of ways to deal 2 damage through that. Besides, I guess, Burning Touch. There's that new action that's like the 2-cost Firebolt that banishes. Interesting. I almost want to go face. 11, 14.
Must I do everything myself?
Let's dance.
I don't necessarily think he can stop us.
So, it has been written.
I wonder if the link gets broken if we conjure. Let's find out. That's a huge threat. And the link does not... I guess because it... Conjuring summons. That was the wrong guess. I'm curious if Tinkering breaks the link. Because a transform is not a summon. But we have 2 itty-bitty reach in hand. That's why I felt somewhat comfortable going for this. And if he has a dragon late game, I don't really want to sit around and find out what it is. And more than likely, if he wants to use removal on this, he won't have removal left over for all this unless he has Red Year in his deck. Which would still leave this behind, and if we high rolled, would be game.
The power of the moon.
Oh no, he's got Calgrim T. Which can summon, I guess, a Revered Dragon over here. If he's playing Revered Dragon, that'd be pretty all in. Could pull another Swiftwing. That doesn't do anything for him though. Revered Guardian is the one that he needs. I think that's the only red/yellow dragon that has guard to block our Frost Giant. Battle Dragon will not do it. And I have Regenerate anyway, so I'm gonna heal.
A fine.
I didn't think about Battle Dragon, but I had more health than he had attack. So I didn't really have to worry about that, I guess. So that was Dragon Crusader. With a very interesting inclusion of the Descendant of Alkosh. Maybe that's an attempt to like bait removal and maybe occasionally snowball in the early game. We're currently at 8-1 though, so we might be able to finish this run this video. I thought my game just blew up. Playing against a Battle Mage. I'm guessing this is mid-Battle Mage. It's going to be a tough one. But we get a couple shots at this. We need 1 win or 2 losses, either or. I will keep the moon facing there. Yikes. Maybe this isn't mid-Battle Mage and we'll run into like some jank Battle Mage. I don't think I'll be so lucky.
Watch yourself now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case at all.
Brave meeting.
Greetings, citizen.
And turn 1 Wardcrafter. Mid-Battle Mage with the ring is one of the most deadly things in this game.
I come.
So this happening to us is quite horrible. Harpy would be pretty good. No such luck. I'm going to play the Suthe because if he trades with his warded guy to try and stop my healing, I can Blackhand Messenger next turn. And then I just have to worry about whatever else he's playing. I mean, we're in a very bad position here. I'm sure that's not hard to see at all.
Your blood will spill.
I mean, that's a good thing to have happen for us, but we're still in a very bad position.
I don't want to die.
The Black Hand sees all.
I mean, we can theoretically bolt this next turn. We just have to hope that he's not sitting on a Steel Scimitar. Another Satanine would be bad, but not the worst thing ever. Let's go Assassin's Beetle into Lightning Bolt. We will Lightning Bolt the Craven Conscript. Just because I don't want to deal with that problem. Getting closer to our Saisahan and Kano shenanigans.
No one gets
Just trading, which is not the worst. I don't have anything to punish him for a slow turn, but that's pretty good.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's rent?
This will also soak up his Battle Mace if he's sitting on one of those. We have to remember that thanks to Garnag, we can't have more than 7 Magicka.
No one gets through.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
This is looking like a really, really good Saisahan.
I will keep the amulet safe from harm.
Yeah, that was an excellent Saisahan. That's fine. We even soaked up a Lightning Bolt there. We have Ankano for whatever he's trying to hide here.
Watch yourself now.
That's annoying.
No one gets through.
Okay.
I can smell your feet.
I don't have any actions in hand, so I think I'll just play Assassin's Beetle into Dark Harvester. He can't rage me right now, so I can stack a lane just fine. This does not look like the kind of deck that would be packing Ice Storm. And we just got second Lightning Bolt out of his hand.
So, the stars portend.
Perfect. Thanks, Fate Weaver. Alright, so we've got a much better board. We have a larger hand. I'm not going to be cracking
I
runes
fight
necessarily
with
right
the
now.
fervor of the wild hunt.
That's fine.
We will repay you in kind for this.
I can use Abner to draw a card. This deck doesn't run a ton of prophecies, though.
La da da dee da.
Many important things.
Get the Lesser buff. We're going to start pivoting here. We've got Lightning Bolt, we have Abner, we have a lot of powerful plays that we can make. And if Battle Mage has one weakness, it's getting the board back after they lose it.
Let's take care of business, shall we?
Easy as hunting a red skeever in the snow. Sovngarde awaits you.
I will not be on the wrong side of history. I'll learn this spell.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Da dee da da.
We've got him
I'll get
quite
this
close to
yet.
death. And if he's playing things like Candlehearth, tells me his deck's probably geared slightly more aggressive, especially with a Covenant Plate as well. So, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he shouldn't have a whole lot to answer our board here.
Fine battle.
That was like a mid-items hybrid. And I think that does it. I think that's a 9-in-1 run for Tinkering Assassin. Yeah. $600 gold, 420 soul gems, and 7 event tickets. I mean, I guess technically I should try and grind for some top 10 rewards, but that's just gold. I'm very happy with how Tinkering Assassin performed. Like, that is way better than a regular meme deck I could ever expect to do in a Gauntlet. The pack we got from finishing a quest wasn't so great, though. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!